Dust Devil is a challenging arcade game that doesn't really fit a genre. It calls itself a minigame, and that works well, but it's not really a genre. I'm not sure what else I would define this game as except fun. If you like wild physics, then this game has you covered. With only one button, Dust Devil seems simple on the surface, but learning to control your hyperbike with enough speed and finesse that you can make it through the game in the time limit is a challenge. You have a short-term goal of finishing every level, but the long-term goal of defeating the final boss is the one under the time limit. So, Dust Devil is definitely short, and the time limit when I played was 7 minutes, but the store page says 5. Either way, when a game is this short, you know it's going to be tough. Note that to finish a level, you must pick up every yellow star, but there are so many ways the game is trying to stop you. This is another way of saying you're going to be dying a lot. The game throws other hyperbike drivers at you. They throw themselves into you at full speed, so you have to outmaneuver them. There are also frickin' laser beams and death rays from space. Luckily, you have infinite lives. The bad news is the checkpoints are spaced out a little ways apart, so you will be replaying levels. But, that's okay. You'll get more practice at them. I definitely needed to practice some of them quite a few times. But I found that there are certain ways to finish levels, paths you can take to make it easier to collect everything. You do have one trick up your sleeve. Did you notice the plus icons in the level? Those plus icons, or +2 ones, they add hyperbikes that you control. While that sounds messy, and it is, the benefit is that you can now take out one of those enemy bikers for free without failing a level. My strategy is to get a few bikes and go for the last star without a care in the world. My hope is that if I lose a bike, one of the others will just collect the star anyway. Do note that later levels, the edges are missing, and you can fly right off. After abusing those walls early on, it took me a little bit to get used to not driving off the edge, and I still do it. But enemies can drive off the edge too, and it's great, except for some levels, they will respawn. The other major aspect of Dust Devil is the physics. I mentioned that in the beginning. This is a simple one-button game, and you use that button to drive yourself forward. Then you sort of direct your bike where you want it to go by positioning the mouse cursor. It all sounds really easy, and I'm not gonna lie, controlling the bike is wonky. But that's the point. You never have full control, and it takes some skill to get it right. If you want a game to have precise controls, then Dust Devil isn't for you. That said, I never found the game to be unplayable or not do what I told it to do. In fact, I feel pretty good about navigating some of these rows and making the tight turns required. Sure, you might drive by one of the stars, but that's the fun. Overall, Dust Devil is a blast, as I kind of have come to expect from this developer. If you like this, you should definitely check out their other games, starting with Saffron Fields, because that has a similar vibe. There's also a video on this channel for it. I enjoy the imprecise nature of Dust Devil, and I'm always up for a challenge. Even though I haven't defeated the final boss yet, I've come pretty damn close. I know I can do it. I recommend it for a short game. You'll give a few runs, but you won't get too upset if you can't win. Thanks for watching. Busy week around here. You can always subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything, and there's a link to my Steam curator in the description. See ya.